in super over. And the first ball of the super over as now comes from the hands of Mustafa to Sadiq. Right arm over the wicket. Here he bowls to Sadiq. This time going for drive. This time appealing for caught behind. In fact, the big appeal is going on there. Sadiq stands at the crease. But I think the umpire have still unmoved. Just he confirming with the other umpire. And let's see what the decision he is now taking.
ಮುಂದಿನ ಪ್ರಥಮ ಸೆಮಿಫೈನಲ್ ಪಂದ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಕರೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಡಿವಿಸ್ ಶಾಂತಿಯಂಗಡಿ ವರ್ಸಸ್ ಸಫರ್ ಇರಾ. ಎರಡು ತಂಡದ ನಾಯಕರು ಇಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಾಣ್ಯ ಚಿಮ್ಮಿಗೆಗೆ ತಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಆಮಂತ್ರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಸಫರ್ ಇರಾ ವರ್ಸಸ್ ಡಿವಿಸ್ ಶಾಂತಿಯಂಗಡಿ. ಗೆಟ್ ರೆಡಿ.
So this is an absolutely really sportsman spirit. Sadiq is himself is now back into the pavilion after being giving not out by umpire. Has got a deflection, inside deflection on that. I think at the last moment. So umpire ruled it not out, but Sadiq himself is back into the pavilion saying that I am out. So this is an absolutely real sportsman spirit. And that type of sportsman spirit stands cricket right on top in these days. So first wicket gone in the first delivery. Sadiq the vital man dismissed. And now the last wicket remaining for NM Mangalore. 5 balls now left. And Tawfiq, the next batsman, is now comes out to the middle. So still some fielding adjustments is going on there. So with the help of this pair, they have to finish their 5 balls, remaining 5 balls of their quota, and they have to grab most of runs in these remaining 5 deliveries. And that is the first intention stands in front of the batsmen, these two batsmen of NM Mangalore. Mustafa bowled a first brilliant delivery, and now once again here he comes, bowling to Tawfiq. Still some fielding adjustments is going on there. Here he comes. Right arm over the wicket. To the right-handed batsman, Tawfiq. Here he bowls. Tipped away in the air and taken. And NM Mangalore are out for 0. They were both out for 0. And this is an absolutely brilliant piece of care taken by the deep in wicket feeder. It just took eyes on that ball and took the catch successfully just over the ground. The batsman just checked the shot at the last moment off the toes, and the ball went in the air. And before it landed on the ground, the deep mid wicket feeder rushing towards to the ball. He kept eyes on that ball and took the catch just over the ground brilliantly. And that, because of that outstanding catch, NM cricketers were bowled out for naught in the super over. And now just 1 run required for City Boys Sajipa to qualify for the semi-final of this competition. And as far as NM cricketers are concerned, they need a magical bowling performance in super over to keep the hopes alive, for the semi-final. 6 dot ball they have to bowl to keep the hopes alive for the semi-final. So what a crowd, absolutely jam-packed stadium, and a fantastic cricket tournament is now going on here. Burj Al Sahil Trophy 2021, which proudly presented by Gulf Friends Manchi Kolnadu in this beautiful Manchi cricket ground. And the last quarter-final match of this tournament is now progressing here. Just a single required for City Boys Sajipa in super over, super 6 deliveries, and to qualify for the semi-final of this competition. We are just waiting for the openers for City Boys Sajipa. The fielders of NM Mangalore are now spreading out on the field. And we are still just waiting for the openers of City Boys Sajipa. Here we comes. Here they comes. Mohsin and Munna, the two openers for City Boys Sajipa. And the fielders of NM Mangalore are thinking a lot at this situation that the bowler who introduced in the super over, he is also thinking that how to bowl 6 dot deliveries in a row in super over. Absolutely magical bowling required for NM Mangalore to keep the hopes alive for the semi-final match. Absolutely magical bowling required. So still making some fielding adjustments. All fielders standing close to the batsman to protect the single. So just we have to wait what is the things is going on here, and the bowler Riaz is now going to bowl a super over. Mohsin the striker, and the first ball of the second session of super over is now the first ball of super over is now comes in the innings of City Boys Sajipa. 1 required of 6 balls. Riaz, here he comes. Right arm over the wicket. 6 magical ball required for NM Mangalore. Meantime, City Boys Sajipa required just a single. First ball, got him! This time he's got him. And now it's going to be so interesting. If we grab another wicket, it's going to be a super over tie. Last wicket now remaining. So that was an absolutely brilliant from Riaz. Nip back a little bit at the last moment, passed between his bat and pad, and flattered his off stump. So the last man is now coming out to the middle for City Boys Sajipa. Imtiaz. So if the super over will going to tie, winners will be decided by toss.
ಓಕೆ ಎಸ್ ಸೂಪರ್ ಓವರ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಸಮಬಲಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ನೇರವಾಗಿ ನಾಣ್ಯ ಚಿಮ್ಮಿಗೆ ಟಾಸ್. ಇದು ಸಂಘಟಕರ ತೀರ್ಮಾನ, ಆಯೋಜಕರ ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತದೆ.
So super over will tie. If super over will tie, winners will be decided by toss. So 1 wicket required for NM Mangalore to end the match in a tie, and 1 required for City Boys Sajipa to qualify for the semi-final of this competition. What a match. The pressure is now building up on both sides. Riaz, can he repeat the same thing like previous delivery? Or can the batsman Imtiaz hit the winning run? Just we have to wait and see. All fielders standing inside the 20-yard circle to protect the single. Both batsmen are now just discussing something. And now once again they are back to their creases. Last run required. Last wicket in hand. 5 balls remaining. And this is going to be a really testing time for the both teams players in this super over. Here he comes. Last wicket and a 1 run required. NM Mangalore need 1 wicket. Meantime, City Boys Sajipa need 1 run. What will happen? Just we have to wait and see. Riaz bowls. Right arm over the wicket. Here we go. Right arm over the wicket. Swept away. Oh, it will stop that ball. Oh, Sadiq. In fact, oh, this time he misses. This time survival for the batsman. In fact, he's gone through for a run, but at the last moment, rightly sent back by the non-striker, and Sadiq rushing towards the ball. But he's got a confusion where to throw the ball after being collecting the ball himself. So 2 balls gone. 1 run still required. Last wicket in hand. The pressure is now building up on both sides. What a match. What a super over match is now going on here. All fielders surrounding. Sadiq now got both hands on his head. That why I am not throwing the ball on the striker end. So this is going to be so interesting. 4 balls, 1 required. Last wicket in hand. Pin drop silence on the ground. Plenty of spectators watching this delightful super over match very interestingly. Here we go. Right arm over the wicket. Swept away in the air. And in fact, no. In fact, its appeal is going on there. For caught. Just we have to wait and see what the decision umpire will take. He swept away. Ball straight went into the hands of fielder. Meantime, the fielders of NM Mangalore are appealing for caught. In fact, just we have to wait and see whether it's a caught after or the ball came after first bounce. Just we have to wait and see. Just confirming, umpires are confirming now. So, no says umpire. It came after first bounce and the batsman survived. So now 3 balls and what a bowling performance. Absolutely fantastic piece of bowling performance bowled by Riaz in the first 3 deliveries. This is going to be absolutely fantastic piece of bowling. 2 dot balls, 1 run required, 3 balls remaining. The supporters are now shouting. So still the match is now stopped for a while. So 3 balls now remaining. Last run still required. And last wicket in hand. The same situation stands like previous delivery. Like in the previous delivery, in fact. So all fielders once again surrounding the batsman inside the 20-yard circle. Here he comes. Riaz, right arm over the wicket to the right-handed batsman Imtiaz. The 4th ball of super over comes. 1 required. Last wicket in hand. Here we go. Right arm over the wicket. Driven, and this time he got the run into the gap, and with that stroke City Boys Sajipa are qualified for the semi-final of this competition, defeating NM Mangalore in a thrilling super over. So what a match ended just short while ago, and now a fantastic match ended, and now this first semi-final match will be played between Divi Shanti Angadi versus Al Safar, and because of that I request to the captains of both teams to please report to the stage immediately for toss. And now for the next further comment, I would like to invite Mr. Nazir Kukaje to continuing the procedure in our state language, sweet language, Kannada, right after the short break. Thank you. Dhanyavad.